Well, hello there, fellow crypto enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel that tells you how you can invest $250 and earn 10K over the lifetime of your investment. Well, kind of. So today we'll be examining AlchemistsNFT, a project that claims to revolutionize the world of digital art and collectibles. Pretty bold claims. Today you will be able to decipher for yourself if it is the perfect Ponzi or whether this thing will literally 40x your money. And there are 3 chances to get in. Do you want to be a founding father of alchemy? Well, here's your chance. 1,000 founding father NFTs at 250. Just kidding, those sold out. What? Nothing. Then a jump to 2,000 grand mages at $400 and add another 2,000 wizards of alchemy at $450. We're going to examine every part of the project in just one moment. But before we do, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Now, let's go see if the alchemists are legit or if it's something that you should quit. Let's just jump straight into it. When you search these guys on Google, you find a website that says, for the people, by the people. But it has no profile picture, logo, anything in terms of SEO behind it. Weird. It looks like one of those fake dating app profiles that nobody ever used. All joking aside though, AlchemistsNFT did experience immediate success with the release of their Phase 1 collection, selling out 1,000 NFTs priced at $250 to $330 a piece. Woo! That's a decent start for the project, having raised roughly $250,000 to $300,000 for the first mint. Cool. Now, Phase 2 is live as of May 31st, with 2,000 NFTs in circulation priced at $400 a piece. And less than 25% of these 409 at the time of filming of this video have actually sold today in the first 21 days. And these actually promise $10,000 in long-term holder rewards. Promised returns already? Gary Gensler's gonna be calling on day one. So just for reference, Wolf Finance did actually sell out $5,500 slots in the first 17 days of its offering last year and is opening another $5,500 slots in the coming weeks if you missed your chance. What is Wolf Finance and what does that mean? Those first 5,000 slots have vouchers for their $500 worth of shares in the company. We are bringing a regulation crowdfunding offering via a regulated platform called Acamona.com that is issuing digital securities on the Polygon blockchain via ERC20 tokens directly to all of the investor wallets. Now, what does that mean? It means that you're keeping your shares in the company inside of your cryptocurrency wallet and you have the legal ability to be distributed dividends in any crypto that we choose, and it is fully governed, regulated, and approved through Acamona by the SEC. Wild. And Wolf Finance actually has already been around for a year, validating and masternoding inside of the space, providing blockchain infrastructure to some of the largest blockchains that you've ever heard of. FTM, Ethereum, AVAX, Flux, you name it, we're doing it, and we will most likely be opening a mining arm very soon once this crowdfunding offering is done. And you're technically able to get in on this on a technicality, so don't miss your chance. And one of the most bullish things about Wolf Finance is that it owns 10% of PreSend, the revolutionary wallet transaction security software that is actually doing the same offering, where you can get in and get digital securities, become a legal shareholder with legal dividends, and the securities owned inside of your crypto wallet with those dividends being delivered in crypto to your cryptocurrency wallet. What is PreSend? A revolutionary wallet transaction security software that stops people from losing money on cross-chain transactions like sending USDC from a Polygon wallet to an Ethereum wallet or sending Binance coin to your Coinbase exchange. You just lost all of your money if you did either of those things, but PreSend actually stops that from happening, and we're looking to license it out to the largest players in the game: MetaMask, Ledger, Trust Wallet, Opera, Brave, KuCoin, Coinbase, Binance.com, you name it, we're going for them for revenue generating partnerships. This is a unicorn style Silicon Valley software startup that you have the ability as a retail investor to get in on. If you want more information, make sure that you obviously follow the channel, and those offerings will be announced when they come out in the coming weeks. Now, back to alchemy, because who is even promoting this stuff? Well, there isn't much attention, if any, on social media, but there have been several YouTubers like James Pelton, Crypto Andy, Good Day Crypto, Max Cashflow, all all covering this. But with so little exposure, how are they bringing in the users that were buying their NFTs? So let's see what else they are enticing people with to give them their money. They state in the white paper that holders with 20, 50, and 100 NFTs respectively will all have their own funded accounts. And we'll talk about what those funded accounts are for and what they mean here in just a second whenever we get into their business model. But that sounds a lot like a hedge fund to me, and as Scooby-Doo would say, ruh-roh. So what are those accounts for? Well, they say that they're doing gold arbitrage and Forex trading. A lot to come on that in the next few minutes because there's a lot to unpack there, so pay attention. But the TLDR is that everyone and their mom is a Forex trader now. Surprise, surprise. So the NFT seems to be a placeholder in the project to fund the project and get distributed dividends to the holders. Since you can't withdraw your initial, that makes me think that it's not actually a fund, but more so potentially an unregulated security by the definition. But I digress, because basically unless you spend $5,000, you don't have your own account on their platform. Not suspicious at all. And investors will not be able to sell their NFTs for 6-month period after purchase. They are locked until then, and hopefully they do turn on the transfers after that, but we will see. So I guess there's no backing out of this one, at least in the short term, and it doesn't seem like they are willing to get right with regulation like Wolf Finance and PreSend are, but to each their own. Because why would they? They're South African, so they think that US regulations don't apply to them. But spoiler, if your customers and marketing hit the United States, you are under the SEC jurisdiction, and if you don't believe me, go look up what the New York AG said to Bits Lotto and what they said to KuCoin. Now, after the initial 6-month compound period, every holder will be rewarded from the project's various revenue streams, which I will touch on in just a moment. Very juicy stuff. Their current setup has allowed for phase 1 NFTs to accrue a monumental, unbelievable, indescribable amount of $4. Once their Bitcoin mining facility in Paraguay goes live, or is it North Dakota? They don't seem to know. Well, whatever. Woohoo! So you spend $5,000 on their NFTs, you make $80 after waiting 6 months without receiving anything, a 1.6% ROI. Not too terrible. But if you look at their impeccably put together white paper and marketing materials, you see that they are collecting the funds and distributing them as such for the first phase of NFTs. In phase 1 of the NFTs that raised between $250,000 and $330,000, they are paying out $5K in guaranteed holders rewards. Guaranteed! But they already did it, and it was $8K. Woohoo! That's like literally the definition of a Ponzi. They just paid people with their own money because they have no operations up and running yet. Here's your sign. They bought $58,000 worth of Bitcoin miners, they say, but somehow already paid out 14% on that investment. $8,000 divided by 58K, 14%. Weird. I didn't know Bitcoin mining was so profitable when you didn't even have the miners plugged in yet. Oh, my bad. That's probably profit from the $1.5 million that they purchased in trade firm capital to trade with? Yeah, that's not really how it works with trade and prop firms, but okay. But that's how it works in Ponzi's. And look at the phase 2 guarantee. $15K in holder rewards guaranteed. Again, do I even have to repeat myself? And $10,000 in student loans donations. Whose loans? Charity. Woohoo! Not a Ponzi. Not paying you guaranteed returns with your own money. I promise. This is all in their white paper and roadmap, by the way. If you don't believe me, go look. It's kind of ridiculously funny. Then they're going to purchase 2 times the amount of Bitcoin miners when they raised almost 4 times the money as the last time. And they're also going to do property development and precious metal drilling and gem mining with the other $700,000. Yeah, I bet it's all that cheap. This leads us to our metals investment guru, Benita Goraki, or as I would like to call her, Penny Benitha Goraki, her real name, of Quindo Global Investments Group. Go check her LinkedIn. She has been managing director / chief economist at Decision Black Global since February of 1998. They don't even have a LinkedIn profile, nor can you find a company of that name in any web searches for South African companies similar to Quindo, unless you do a deep dive like I did. Her website was literally only captured 3 times in history on the Wayback Machine, Quindo Global's. Here is 2021 when it was an unavailable domain, and here is when it actually got bought and went live 3 months ago. Solid company track record. Here are her other companies, none noteworthy, if you want to go down the rabbit hole and see if she is still actually capable of real estate and development and gem and metal mining, because it seems like they're putting a lot of eggs in that basket. Change News, deregistration due to annual return non-compliance in 2022. Digital Black Global Group, started in November of 2022. In Infinity Global Holdings started in 2020. FemCorp 2017. GBA Global 2018. Decision Black Global Consulting 2019. No information on any of them though. No websites, no nothing. But one thing's for sure, this lady has more companies than Santa has gifts to deliver on Christmas. Even though you have absolutely no idea what any of them are, what they do, any information on them or nothing. And most people that have good businesses want to flex said businesses. Weird that she's not. But don't worry, if that wasn't enticing enough for you to just throw all of your money at them, then this next point just might be. They claim that Alchemist NFT is backed by a variety of different revenue streams. Bitcoin mining, gold mine royalties, gold trading, Forex trading, bridging finance, property investments, Forex, and even investing in altcoins. What a one-stop shop. With such a diverse portfolio, you would assume they would be able to give back more than $4 per every $400 NFT with that many streams of income. Still not sold on the project yet though? Well, let me tell you about the other amazing thing that they have in their future. A personal metaverse, scavenger hunts, physical content, in real life events, workshops, a game, and a comic book series? Well, their trading platform must be amazing, right? They claim to have purchased $1.55 million in trade capital from prop firms and are adding $2 million more via their prop firm trading strategy on phase 2 mint. I would definitely want to see proof of this. Prop firms are not easy to pass the test for. Trust me, we know the process very well. They're also very stringent on their rules, and you can't just buy their prop firm funds from them for you to go trade with. I'm sure you're wondering just as much as I am what they plan to do with all of that money. But they have partnered with My Forex Library, who will be training their own traders to implement their proven approach. Odd, I thought you guys were like Forex trading gurus, but apparently not. So essentially you better hope that they're being real and that these guys pay attention in class. Got it. Now, let's talk Turkey. They say they're going to purchase a gold mine and have it up and running with $600,000. This is in their white paper and roadmap. Total for 1 ton worth of gold that's worth $55.5 million up to $65 million. Okay. And they even have a picture that couldn't be doctored at all of Quindo Global's logo on a sheet of paper next to some gold mined in Uganda. No date, no person in the picture, no other proof. Got it. Then they project they will have $66,000 in Bitcoin profits, $147,000 in gold trading profits, $370,000 in Forex trading profits over the next 6 months by only raising $450,000 so far, and almost a 120% ROI on all of that in 6 months? Sounds about right. Then after 12 months, they will have $105K in Bitcoin mining profits, $5 million from mining gold from their $600,000 operation, $380,000 in gold arbitrage, $180,000 from their trade platform, massive Forex profits that they don't even have the ability to comprehend, and they wrote it down as to be determined because it's going to be so moonish, and $150,000 in bridging capital. Wow, that's like another 10x within the first year on top of the already 2x? Huh? I'm excited. Then they have like 10 people on their team that literally no one can find. And when you find them, it gives you even more worrisome vibes. These guys can't even get a decent headshot to be presentable, but they're about to 11x your money in a year. There are like 2 guys that have anything remotely close to a professional headshot and not like a selfie. But I digress. After going through each of their LinkedIns and websites that are provided on the team page, namely Tahir Smith, one of the only actual people that you can find on the internet, they don't offer a lot of information about any of their experience. For example, if you go on the founder's LinkedIn, he lists a variety of different accolades. He states that he worked in the events industry in South Africa for 12 years, but without providing proof of any of the companies he worked for. So let me ask you this. If you worked in an industry for 12 years, wouldn't you easily be able to go in depth about all of the companies you were employed by and helped work with? Obviously, right? Also, what does event planning have to do with NFTs? Not a lot if you ask me. But maybe that's where the in real life events come in. If you go through the background of the other team members behind this project, you'll find that the majority of them also do not have much information about their background. And that is exactly why Wolfer Finance and PreSend are so transparent about literally everything that we do. We literally do live streams every Friday. We do everything inside of the Discords. Our websites are up to date. Our LinkedIns are up to date. We post videos, posts on Twitter, everything that you could potentially think of. We do it to make sure that everybody knows exactly what's going on at all times. And that is exactly why we are bringing the Regulation CF offering in the coming weeks to the market, so make sure that you pay attention for that so you can actually invest in some legit companies for once inside of the Web3 space. Now, with that being said, That's gonna be it for me. You might get wrecked on this, but thank God they plant a tree for every NFT minted, donate to student loans, pay people back initially, admittedly, in the white paper, with their own capital. They give you access to a life coach and mental health examiner, give you a manga 3D and surreal 3D NFT collectible that's worth basically a VIP pass for new mints, keeping your money in their protocol, in real life events, which none of them will likely show up to when everyone figures out that they've potentially been duped, voting rights on investments, since that worked out so well in the past with all of the other DAOs voting for Thor, strong block nodes, and to invest in Time Wonderland. Workshops, scavenger hunts, and metaverse events to keep you occupied and not asking questions or paying attention, and they will be airdropping alpha to all of their NFT holders. And at least you have a cool looking bird NFT to show for it. Wow. Thanks, guys. So let's see what you guys think about the Alchemist NFTs in the comments section. Can they fulfill all of their promises, or will they crumble under the pressure? If you want more content like this, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.